This year, I decided to participate in the MCEC because there was the promise of getting mentors and potentially attracting capital to my business in the form of a grant. So after completing a relatively short application, and you make it through the first round in the Midwest Student Business Plan competition, you're assigned at least two mentors through the Clean Energy Trust. And in our situation, we were assigned one with a deep financial background and another with a technology background that was related to our specific business plan. So using those mentors, we then had the potential to win $10,000 in the state of Missouri, $100,000 in the Midwest, and if we won $100,000 in the Midwest, we would then advance to the national round of competition, and there was the potential for another $100,000 at the national level. So we entered because there was the promise of capital in the form of a grant and also mentorship.
We just thought we had a great idea, and we wanted to see if other people thought it was a great idea. And also we were looking at the prize money. That was a huge incentive.
And so one reason I really got into these competitions, and Mike and I did a bunch of clean energy focused competitions, was I really have a passion for clean energy, renewable energy, alternative energy, all that good stuff. And as a student, these competitions are a really great way to get involved, to see how the industry is in a way that you can't really do inside the classroom. And of course, you might have a chance to get some funding as well. You get a great network. The mentors are always ready to help.
Money is part of it, but more than that, it's the networking and talking to other people who have similar interests, have similar backgrounds, and are just generally interested in clean energy and the pursuit of better sustainability when it comes to energy.
Through participating in competitions like the MCEC, you go through the process of developing written materials and presentation materials, and out of the competitions, you get lots of feedback from judges who really take the time to analyze your material and then give you comments on it. And after the competition, you get a better set of presentation materials for your next conversation with a potential investor or with a potential strategic partner. In addition to those benefits which improve your business, there's also the money you could get through winning the competition, which often comes in the form of grants, which is the best type of money to get because it doesn't restrict you in the future as you have to pivot through your technology or make other changes as you continue to move down the path of commercialization.
As I kind of mentioned in the second question that I just answered, it's the networking and also talking to people that have similar interests and backgrounds, and also different backgrounds, and so kind of it adds spice to your own line of thinking and your own thoughts.
Okay, so at the time that the application was due in late November, we had been working on our company for about 4 months, and that involved talking to final customers, drafting business plans for maybe other competitions. So a lot of work that you would need to do for the application was kind of already done for us. So the application itself, maybe 2 hours, more or less. It really wasn't bad. And it was good to sit back and think about the concise questions that they gave us. And the elevator pitch video was a lot of fun too.
Not very much time at all. Probably just, definitely under an hour for sure. So there was not a big time commitment on that. I will say that the time commitment really kicked in when we had to take our thought for our business and actually put it down in writing as a business plan. We hadn't gotten to that step yet, and that took a lot of effort. And we don't think we failed at this competition. We didn't win, but we didn't fail at all. But the reason we didn't succeed to the level that we were hoping for is just because from a business aspect, we didn't have our project nailed.
Absolutely. And that's one thing these business plan competitions are really useful for, especially with connections you wouldn't necessarily make outside of just staying in school like we would have as students. And one of the big kind of positives about forming those connections is that you're not going to them like asking for a job, as a lot of other people might at this time in their career. And you go to them asking for help on your project in the space that they work in. So it really brings out their enthusiasm and their willingness to help you a whole lot more, even after the application's done. We've made a lot of contacts that will definitely help us as we're moving forward, no matter what career path we really choose. We get that experience and their technical kind of expertise that we can.
All of the contacts that we made are probably going to help us with our application. Specifically, there were 3 or 4 people who came up and had very specific questions and had some insight and maybe some ideas to help us guide us with our idea and our potential business. So that was encouraging.
In the future, MCEC applicants should take advantage of the large industrial base that Missouri has to engage potential customers that could ultimately buy the product that you're looking to commercialize or use the service that you're looking to commercialize. I think one element of our presentation that really helped ACT was that we had engaged in a number of customer-facing activities and had quotes from potential customers that sort of verified the need that we thought they might have. And I think that coming from Missouri and through the support network the MCEC can provide, I think applicants have a great opportunity to engage those potential customers and strategic partners. And I think it's important that Missouri participants use that network to enhance their applications and maximize their chance of winning the cup.
The main recommendation I would give somebody is make sure that they have enough time on their plate to devote to this effort. This is the real deal, and you're going to be up against very stiff competition. The people that are there are genius, and they're gonna run hard. So you better be prepared to run hard also. Make sure you have everything lined up. Not only from a technical aspect, but from a business aspect. It's very important.
By having broad participation in the MCEC, students have a chance to show the enthusiasm that the state has for clean energy and new energy technologies. I think that when Missouri makes a good show in Chicago at the Clean Energy Trust, that reflects very positively on the state and the students in the state and their interests. And when you attract attention to Missouri as a state that really has the potential to move new energy technologies forward, I think you're bringing benefits to the state because more people will keep looking and more students will be inspired to evaluate their energy technologies in light of their commercial potential.
I'm not sure I can really answer that question. I'm not sure what the benefit is to the energy sector. However, if our idea in the longer term is successful, we do believe that our idea and our particular business plan could have a great impact on clean energy sustainability.